We doing the show now?
Yeah.
Where's Perry?
No.
What?
Coming pre-recorded from Ace Broadcast Studios in Glendale, California. It's the Big Three Podcast. I'm Don Barris. Today I'm along with Mole.
That's me.
And the newest member of the Big Three, Terrifying Tim.
Ooh, here I am. It's Terrifying Tim.
Yeah,
Glad to be here.
well-
Uh-oh.
What a great show we have today. And it's kind of a little bit happy and a little bit sad because today is our first show without the previous third member of the Big Three, Perry Caravello.
He's not here, right?
No, he's retired.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so he's no longer here. On the positive side of things,
It's always a positive side.
a guy that has joined the show that it seems everyone online loves. It's Terrifying Tim. Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, guys. So good to be here. It is so good to be here. I mean, I'm just blessed.
The last time you were on here, people loved you. They've talked about you. The people online have asked to get rid of Perry. And after he left, you were the perfect fill-in.
I'm happy for the opportunity, and I just want to keep good things going.
Now,
He's a nice guy.
he's a great guy.
Well, where's Perry?
Perry's no longer with us. I mean, I don't
He
mean...
died?
No. He's not dead, Mole. Well, I think before we go any farther with the show, I think we should kind of talk about this because he was a big part of the Big Three for 18 and a half years. And well, let's do this. Let's start out by playing the final phone message where I finally said, I'm done with this guy.
Here's how the new contract is going to work. Your amount of money, Mole's amount of money. I don't know if you guys are going to make $200,000, $2 million, $10 million. Okay, I'm going to use the large number of $10 million. Let's say you get $10 million a piece along with Mole getting $10 million a piece. Guess what? I'm not taking $10 million. No, it's $10 million times 3. I get $30 million for this next film project, plus the back door.
Whoa.
Understand? That means I get $30 million up front, plus I get everything that Windy City Heat makes after it comes out in theaters. Understand? End of story. That's what the new contract is to state.
He is really
Doesn't seem very fair.
No, it doesn't.
Wow.
He really pushes something.
He wants the back door.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of guys wouldn't ask for the back door when they only have one film credit, but that's the way he went. And, of course, we can't do that, so we had to move on. For those of you that don't know, this podcast was started with the three members of the cult classic film Windy City Heat.
Yeah!
And it was... you enjoyed that film, didn't you?
I loved it. It really changed my whole perspective on many things, including and especially fashion. I've been wearing this everywhere I go ever since I
Your
saw
fedora.
That's
Yeah.
a nice hat on
Yeah.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
Windy Heat is like the best movie.
Well, if you've never heard of this show before, we wanted to be a podcast that was different than everyone else's. We wanted to do topical things that were part of pop culture, but we also wanted to add our personal lives in it. Well, Perry has made that impossible, so we had to get rid of him. Now, we've gone through some shit with Perry. We tried to go do a tour. He put a restraining order on me for that. We almost had a second movie ready to go. He tried suing myself, Jimmy Kimmel, Adam Carolla, everybody he could for $10.5 million. He's just been a pain in the ass. So today...
Yeah, but he's a good guy.
No, he's not. He's a dirtbag.
My best friend.
No, he's not your best friend. He's a dirtbag.
He's a good-looking guy.
Okay.
Super handsome.
Oh, well, I wouldn't even go that far. I really wouldn't. You know, I'll tell you something that has never happened on this show before. We never put up the number, but for some reason, the phone lines are lighting up like crazy.
Wow, look at that.
Should we take some calls for the first time?
I'd love it.
Okay, well, this is it. And we can introduce everybody to Terrifying Tim.
Super.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take your calls, but just give a quick statement, and we'll hear what you have to say. All right, first call, go.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hey! Yeah, I just wanted to say that I love the show, but
All right.
Perry is gross. He's so gross.
Yeah,
oh my
that's
God.
what I was saying. Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, well, thank you for your call. Yeah, see, that's what I was just saying. Second call, go.
I'm such a big fan of the show, the movie, and the podcast.
Oh, thank you.
And don't worry about it. Perry brought the show down.
You seem very nervous.
You think so?
Can I get a big three with you guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
Big three.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. Next call. Let's get through these real quick, and we'll just see what people have to say.
People calling like crazy.
Go next call.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello.
go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say Scary Perry sucks and Terrifying Tim rules. Yeah!
Yeah, all right.
They love you. I told you, Tim.
They really like you, Tim.
They love you. All right, next call. Go.
Oh, hey, guys, what's up?
Hey.
I just want to say, if I ever see that stupid fox Scary Perry around town anywhere, I'm going to beat his fucking ass.
Oh,
I
that's
can't believe he
nice.
left your show. What a fucking idiot.
That's not
I
nice.
know
By
your
the way,
feelings.
Terrifying Tim's great.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
That's nice, but
Wow, so much positive energy.
don't hurt Perry. He's my best
All right.
friend.
Next call. Go ahead.
Oh, my God, I just wanted to call and say that Perry, I mean, he's really nice and everything, but he's a total bear daddy.
Oh, hey, dude.
Yeah, we don't like him on the show. Great in person, but horrible on the air.
What about-
Oh, Terrifying Tim is like a total piece of man candy. He's a whatchamacallit.
Wow.
Great swagger.
Wow.
Okay.
Those dudes like
They
you,
really
Tim.
do. Boy,
I'm blushing.
you are blushing. You are red in the face, Tim.
Wow, that's so nice. People, I mean,
I feel bad that those people say those mean things about the Scaremaster, though.
He's no longer part of the show. He's
Yeah,
a piece
but
of
he's still my
shit.
best friend.
No, he's not. Why is he your best friend, Mole?
We've just been through a lot together over the years.
Yeah, okay. He is garbage. All he's done is hurt this show. Let's not even talk positive. We'll take one more call. Who's on the line?
Oh, hi.
Hey.
hello.
I love listening to your voices.
Oh, thanks.
Very sexy.
Whoa, whoa, hello.
Except for Perry.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Glad he's gone.
Oh, that's not fair.
Could you let Terrifying Tim do his ooh?
Sure. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Wow.
Well,
How do you like that?
Oh,
Pretty good,
I got to
TC.
tell you, there are
Thanks.
the people
What
seem
was
to
her
love
name?
you. I don't
Wow.
know. She didn't say.
He's really good.
Well, anyway, so
I try.
you do the best you can.
You make it look like you're not even trying.
You know what, guys? There's I live my life by a strict rule.
What is
It's
it?
called the 3 Ps.
Oh.
I developed this a long time ago, back when I was growing up in Winthrop, Massachusetts, and it helped me get rid of the Boston accent.
You
I
can't
lost
even
it.
hear it.
Well, sometimes it slips in when I get emotional. But I live according to the 3 Ps:
What are the 3 Ps?
positive thinking, professionalism, pretty hard work.
Wow, those are
What
good.
what does that mean? Pretty hard work.
Pretty hard work. You know, you work pretty hard. You show up every day. You act professional. You stay positive. The 3 Ps: positive thinking, professionalism, pretty hard work.
You know, I got to tell you, that's
And only good things will come your way. And I'm living proof. I've lost the accent. I got a job on a radio show.
Yeah.
I got my first big acting role.
oh, really?
I've only been out here for 10 weeks, and I don't know. I just feel so grateful. Just the 3
Well,
Ps are working, and I'm
You know,
crushing.
Perry's name starts with P also.
Yeah, and sometimes you spell fucked up with a capital PH,
Oh,
too.
you know what?
I don't want to talk positive about Perry.
Okay.
He broke my heart. You have no idea. Every single week we've done this show, every week, it was hell getting him to even come to the show. And what does he have going? He claims he's got all this stuff going. Well, we'll see. Let's make a pact here. From now on, we do not talk about Perry on the show anymore, unless it's bad. Okay?
Well, it kind of goes against my whole positive thinking.
Yeah, me
thing.
too.
I got to
He's
stay
my
positive.
best buddy.
I'll refrain from talking about him, but I won't talk badly.
I live my life by 1 P.
What's that? I don't get what that means.
Never mind. Weed.
What weed? Put that call through, if you would, please.
Hello, hello. Do you know who it is?
Hey,
Oh, Mr. Adams, how are you?
Mr.
John
Adams?
Quincy Adams calling.
Hey,
How
well,
is everybody?
Good.
Great.
Fantastic.
What's going on?
Well, I'm excited to be talking to the new Big Three. Can I get a new Big Three?
New
Big Three.
I love it. I love it. The entire town is buzzing.
I'm buzzing too, dude.
I'm
But
sure
not-
you are, Mole. I'm sure you are. Don, let me ask you, how is it without Perry?
Oh, it's a dream.
Well, I'll tell you, I've had some dreams about Perry myself, if you know what I mean. I'm quite fond of that young man,
I know you're fond of him.
but it's time to move on.
Yes, it is.
Anywho, I've got some huge news.
What's that?
It looks like our ship may finally have come in. Sponsors, money, contracts, the whole shebang.
Oh,
Wow.
You came in at the perfect time.
But first, how about a joke?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, go shoot.
What do frogs eat with hamburgers?
French flies.
Yes, Mo, they eat French flies. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Every time you slay me. Quickly
Oh, I
now,
get
quickly
it.
now,
Now I
so
get
you
it.
know. I sent Terrifying Tim out for a commercial a couple of weeks back
true.
for an American Pilsner. And Terrifying Tim, may I tell you something?
Yeah.
You nailed it. Sent over an
Congratulations.
advance copy of the advertisement.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Hope you'll
wow.
all enjoy it. But before I go, can I have one more new big three?
All right. New Big Three.
Hey! Ooh.
I love it. Toodles.
When did you do this commercial?
Just last week.
Can we see it? He sent over a copy. Can
Yeah,
we see
I don't.
it?
I haven't even seen
All
it.
right, here
Oh,
it
there
is.
it is. Let's see it.
Guys, our team party's coming up, and we don't have enough Bud Light. Any ideas for a fundraiser?
Hey, how about a bikini car wash? People love those.
I like it. All those in favor of bikini car wash?
Look at you.
Larry?
Oh, hey, honey.
Is that my bikini?
No.
Bud Light. Great taste for your great times.
Hey, sweet cheeks!
Wow, nice job, Terrifying.
Congratulations.
Yeah, my first time.
Wow, that's the first commercial you went out on.
Yeah, I got my SAG card.
Wow,
Whatever that is, but I've got one now.
Congratulations.
And,
It's Screen Actor Guys.
I think so. I
Something
think that's
like
what
that.
it is. And yeah, they paid me a bunch of money. I got to meet a bunch of just like great people. There were all these like really hot girls around all the time, and they gave me a bunch of free beer.
Wow,
I've got like 30 cases of Bud Light at my house. If you
Oh my
guys
God,
want,
you have been on an absolute roll since you
Yeah.
10 weeks, right?
yeah, 10 weeks in LA.
That's nice.
I came out here.
Quincy only sends me out for international stuff, but he's been wanting to send Perry out for commercials forever. But
What did we
you
say?
never go.
Let's
I'm
not
sorry.
mention his name,
Yeah.
please.
I miss him.
Hello?
Please hold.
What's this? Please hold.
Hello. Who am I on with?
It's the new big three.
It's Don, Mole, and Tim.
Terrifying Tim.
Who's this?
Gentlemen, my name is Hank Greenberg, and I am a junior agent at a very preeminent agency
Sweet.
in Hollywood.
Wow.
What is this
And
about?
Let me tell you something. Losing Perry was quite possibly the biggest mistake of your entire lives. And let me tell you why.
Oh, we made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, we
No,
sure
no, no.
have.
Let me just tell you. I get paid to know who has it, what it is, and let me tell you, Perry Caravello has it.
Wow.
And losing him is going to destroy the show, and I might say it might destroy your entire life.
You're out of your mind. You're really out of your mind. Perry's
No,
done.
you know what? I listen to the show. It's nothing without Perry, and I might actually get in touch with him. Frankly, I might find Perry, and I'll take him all the way to the top.
Well, good luck to you on that one. That sounds like you got some.
You guys made a big mistake, and I'm going to prove it.
Well, you made a big mistake too. Why don't you leave us? Goodbye.
Wow.
What was that about?
Some agent really likes Perry. I like Perry too.
I don't.
I think he was a junior Asian.
Agent in Hollywood. Agents are like they buy you lunch and give you tickets to ball games and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I met a few of those on the Bud Light commercials.
Yeah.
Well, I got a bunch of tickets to sporting events.
Well, you'll be seeing a lot more of that, I'm sure. Well, you know what time it is? It is time once again for the $10 shout-out.
$10 shout out.
All right. Now, if you're not familiar with the $10 shout-out,
Whoa,
this is...
look at all those shout-outs.
I know it. Can you believe it? The show's segment where the listeners get to be part of the Big Three fun. And the way you do this, you send us $10, and when you do that, we will give you a shout-out on our show. And that's it. Send the $10 to 7510 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Again, that's 7510 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Don't send a check, cash only, and that's the way we work it. Now, let's go through this. All right, here's the first shout-out. Why don't you know what? Because, Tim, it's your first day here. Why don't you read this first one right there? This is a shout-out for,
This is a shout-out for Lindsay Shackelford.
$10 shout out.
What's up, Lindsay?
Okay, Lindsay.
Oh, wow,
all
you
right.
did really good.
Thanks.
All right. Now, here's your next. Here's the next one. Mole, why don't you do that one? The second one.
Hey, this is Mole, and this is a $10 shout out for Glenn Bo Schembeckler. Hey, Glenn.
$10 shout out.
Okay, we're going to do this next one. This next
We
$10.
can't do all those on that page. We'll be here all day.
Well, we'll do a few more. This next one goes out to Bobby Apravaya. Here you go.
$10 shout out.
All right, let's do one more from here.
Last but not least, this is Terrifying Tim giving you a huge shout out to Ken Crosby.
$10 shout out.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh.
No.
Hi, Ken.
All right, now those are the way that you should do it. Now, we got a couple other, and we can't do it anymore like this. These are people that have given us money, but they want us to read something. Now, this first guy, a $10 shout out.
$10 shout out.
This goes to Rucka Rucka Ali. Calls himself the leading voice of racial humor in America today. He compares himself to Adam Sandler.
Sweet.
He has an album out, and the crazy thing is, I don't know if you've seen this, he actually made a great song called Perry's Gay.
Oh, that's not
Have you seen that?
No.
It's very funny, and
wow.
This guy made that. So here's your $10 shout-out to Rucka Rucka Ali.
$10 shout out.
Mole, you want to do this? This will be the last one. This is another guy. But
What are we going to do with all these tens?
I don't know. I just don't know. Now, here's another one. You want to look
This is, okay. They said, I love the show. Don's hilarious. Mole plays great. And he loves Terrifying Tim and his great catchphrase. And he says, Perry's Corners is not good. But he thinks Perry needs just the right segment. Oh, right, maybe. This goes to Marcus J. Marcus J. What are you doing?
$10 shout out.
You know what? We've got this money, and you know what? And I'll tell you the truth. Since it's your first day on the job, all this is yours.
For me? I get to just keep the money?
You dropped a bunch of it.
Oh, my
There's
goodness.
tens over there. And there's some more over there.
Wow.
That's all
Guys,
yours, buddy.
There's a pile right there, too.
I'll keep it right under my hat where it'll be safe. Wow, that is so generous, and I gotta say, Terrifying Tim is a happy camper today.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of reasons to be thankful.
And you made all that money in that commercial, too.
I did, yeah.
And can I tell you guys something? I have a little surprise really quick.
Sure. Oh.
Can we bring these in really quick? I'm sorry.
What do you got there, Mole?
Hold on.
Mole, be careful.
All right, see where they are? Look at this.
Oh, Mole.
Sorry. Everybody gets one. I got
snowboards.
Yeah, it's a snowboard for you. And here's one for you. Hold on, grab that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Terrifying Tim. That's okay, because I was planning
is
this
sweet.
I know.
What is this?
Well, they're Burton All Mountains. I know you guys are probably more freestyle riders, but they're all mountain boards. They're really sweet. They're the new Burton V system. They're really awesome. And I got those because I was planning this big trip for the three of us. Well, who's actually, but it was I was planning this big snowboarding trip, and I got these boards for everybody, and those are nice bindings. There's flow bindings on there.
I'm not much of a snowboarder, but these look great. Are these expensive?
Well, I worked out a deal. I know a guy at the company. But anyway, we're going up to Mammoth. We're doing a 3-dayer on the hill, and we're going to do some awesome snowboarding. We got a lot of power.
That is awesome.
Now,
I got the condo all set up for us.
For us,
yeah.
the three of us.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, it was a big thing. It was the big
great.
snowboarding trip. I've been putting a lot into it. Got the condo. It looks really awesome, and I got us a bunch of meal vouchers, and we're just going to be great, man. Here's the lift tickets too.
Oh,
you know what? You want to hold on to those because I'll lose them.
Okay, but
the
when are we going to do this?
Well, I was planning on doing it this weekend, but I don't know. Probably next weekend.
All right,
that sounds awesome. I'm definitely in.
I'm there.
I love snowboarding. I'm more of a skateboarder.
Yeah.
I sell skateboards. Decks.
By the way, you know what? What we should do, because you're new to the show, we've never had an opportunity like this that someone in our show had a company. You know what we should do? Every show, we should give you like 60 seconds to 2 minutes to talk about your skateboard company.
If you guys would be willing to do that, I would love to talk about
I like
my company,
skateboards.
'cause-
Perry sells skateboards too.
Who? I asked you not to talk about it.
Sorry.
Please, do me a favor.
Where is Perry?
Mole, seriously, he burned us. Do you remember what we were supposed to do? Every show we had planned on coming to his apartment this week. We promoted it.
Right.
We did all that stuff.
Right.
And he screwed us. He is the scummiest piece of shit in the world.
He's a good guy.
What are you doing, Tim?
Well, listen, they're not snowboards, but I brought some stuff for you guys, too. Especially, I mean, if you're going to let me talk about my company, these are... You guys each get a.
Look at this.
I got 2 skateboards for each of you.
It's got your logo on the back.
Yeah, it's got my logo. Here's a bunch of T-shirts.
Oh, that's
Thank
cool.
you.
I've got elbow pads.
Oh,
here.
awesome.
No, I'm not very good at this.
Thanks. Wow.
If you want to put
those
those
hats?
on. These are hats. I got
those
hats.
are
I got like woolen hats, and I got baseball
the helmets.
hats.
Can I have one of those?
You can have a helmet.
You have your logo right there. Look at this, Mo.
Wow, that's really cool, man.
Who did your logo?
I did them. I did them all myself, and there's this guy that I met online who does some of my stuff for me.
Yeah.
You can check out some of that helmet has a camera in it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
really?
you can just every run that you have, you just get, it's like a first person POV kind of a thing. You can record every ride, every rail you hit. Just
That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I said we shouldn't talk about him, but Mole, look at this. What has Perry ever given us in 18 and a half years? The first day on the show, look at this stuff.
He gave us a bunch of stuff.
Well, name one thing.
He gave us
A hard time, pain in the ass,
I
Mr.
know.
Fuckface.
No, he didn't. He brought gum one time.
No, he never brought gum. Tim, I got to tell you this. I have been doing this with Perry and Mole for 18 and a half years, and I've never been happier. Let's give Terrifying Tim a hand for being part of the new Big Three.
He's really generous. He's a
It
really generous
is.
guy.
Thank you guys. Listen, just
Feels like Christmas around here.
all that I ask is that you pay it forward. Just give something nice to somebody else someday.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful.
That's nice.
Are you religious? I don't know much about. I know that you.
I'm a spiritual person.
You said the last time you were Catholic.
Yep.
And you're still a virgin?
Yes, sir.
Now, I would imagine you getting commercials and making some money. Some girls are coming on to you.
I've had some offers.
In that commercial, you were surrounded by beautiful bikini-clad women.
Mostly guys in bikinis, but they were shooting a whole bunch of Bud Light commercials that day.
Oh,
and
that's
there was
really cool.
There was another one they were shooting where it was all girls in bikinis, and they were just around all day long.
Oh.
Is it fun to be in commercials for Bud Light?
I had a blast. Everyone was nice. The food was incredible. They gave us all these like gourmet sandwiches to take home with us at the end of the day.
Oh, geez.
The girls were nice. It was like, it was kind of cramped quarters because we were shooting on location.
Right.
That's a term that I learned, on location.
Yeah.
That means at a place.
Yeah.
So we were doing that, and that was pretty awesome. But, they had us all in this one changing room. So it's like all the girls were changing in front of us,
Really?
and they were pretty embarrassed.
Wait a
But
minute, let me ask you this.
they liked that I had to stand watch for them because all right, you're a virgin, you're not some creepy guy. So
Did you get a chance to see their little pussy?
Whoa.
Yeah, if that's what you call it, yeah, I saw a whole lot of stuff.
A lot of those girls shave down there. Do they?
They do, yeah, and it's funny. They need to put stuff called top stick. It's like really sticky tape to keep their bikinis in place, and they can't see down there. So I was helping them stick bikinis to like their top parts and their bottom parts.
That's
right up in
that
there.
sounds like a lot. Like you just put glue all over them.
No, that's the thing. You got to be
I
really
like to
gentle.
do that. I like to put glue all over them.
Again, I don't want to bring up the other guy that used to be part of this cast, but he never had any stories at all. Look at you. You're telling great stories.
Thank you. Yeah, one of the girls, she told me that she poses for Playboy. She's been in that magazine a bunch of times, and she gave me a bunch of her magazines, and I was like, I don't look at that stuff, sister. So I just
This
threw
sounds
it in
like
the
guy
trash.
talk.
Should we do a little guy talk?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Well,
what's guy talk?
Well, this is a segment of our show where it's just three guys talking about ladies. It's time once again for guy talk.
Oh yeah, it's guy talk. Gonna talk about the ladies. Guy talk.
Okay, so let's go back. Now you're on this commercial set. You got all these beautiful women.
So many pretty girls.
You're a virgin, though.
Mm-hmm.
What goes through your mind?
Yeah, I'm just savoring it all. I'm just taking it all in, man. Because
did you hug them?
Yeah, I did some hugging. You know, I see all of us as God's creatures, and you know, and when you're looking at a beautiful, nearly naked, or as the case may be, completely naked woman, you know, someone who's posed in magazines and just looks phenomenal. You know, there's all I just see, you know, a child of God, really. You know, I love the person inside. It's all dressing, you know. For me, it's no different looking.
Those tits.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. You know, it's like looking at a flower or a beautiful sunset or something
or the
else.
sweater potatoes.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind when you see this? You must be going out of your gourd.
Yeah, I'm taking it all in because it's not illegal to look.
Do you think about it though?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm human. Just because I'm a virgin doesn't mean I'm not human.
They had nice halter hams.
Yeah.
What's a halter ham?
Yeah.
What's a halter ham?
You know the.
No, I don't know. Explain what a halter ham is.
The
Oh, the breast?
No, what do you call it? The
what? Well.
The
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
The hubs, the lovely lady lumps.
Are you talking about the breast or the rear? Let me ask you this.
All right.
When you go home after a day of being a virgin around all these beautiful, beautiful ladies, what's the first thing you do when you get home?
I work out.
It's like push-ups and stuff.
Lots of exercise. I just my body's a temple, and I use that to make myself more fit and more attractive for the lucky lady who finally does get to marry Terrifying.
Do you ever date?
Sure, I go on dates.
Like what would a date be for you?
Very nice restaurant. I try to do something during the meal. I'll find out something about the girl, and then I'll tailor an activity to her. If she says, you know, she really likes pottery, I'll take her to Color Me Mine. We'll paint some pottery, and then usually she'll invite me back to her house. I've had a lot of girls propose marriage. Let me tell you, brother. And kissing, do a lot of kissing.
You kiss? On lips?
Yeah. Kissing on the lips,
French?
definitely. But that's about as far as it goes.
You ever French?
She'll usually get naked and stuff like that, and do stuff like in front of me, and sometimes I leave the room because it's a little hard. But
when you say it's a little hard, what do you mean? Is it? Do you want to do it?
Yeah, there's temptation there, of course. Sure.
Do you spank it a lot?
Nope. I just work out real hard.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Wow.
Really hard.
That was really a great guy talk.
Oh, yeah. It's guy talk.
You know, I'll tell you something. That might have been the best guy talk we've ever had.
We were talking about ladies.
Yeah, we sure
It was
were.
my first guy talk. It's nice to have a venue to be able to talk about this stuff because I don't know who to turn to. Most people think I'm weird because I've never done sex.
How old are you again?
34.
And you are from where?
Winthrop, Massachusetts, fellas.
You got to do the pink chain up the tummy tunnel, dude.
On my
Wait a
wedding.
minute, what's that?
On my wedding night.
Explain what that means.
When a man and a lady love each other a lot, they have a special hug.
Who told you that, Mole?
I learned it from the guy at the convenience store.
You know, Mole, I have never asked you this. I never see you with girls. And it seems like when girls are around, you're always giggling and laughing.
I know, because they always want a French.
Have you ever had sex?
Oh, yeah. Wait, are you talking about like this?
That's exactly what I was
Yep.
talking about.
That's
Yeah,
what
you've
it's
done
like.
it. Wow.
That's what it's like.
Can I tell you something?
I'm pretty sure.
It is the best feeling in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like kind of like working out? Like hard?
It's like when you get a jar of chopped hamburger meat and you put an egg in it and mix it up.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Why is it like that?
I Guy Talk's over.
Okay, you got a point there. You got a point. Well, you know, because today is your first day, Tim.
Yes.
You know, we don't know much about your talents. What did you do before you came here? You moved out. Why'd you move out to Los Angeles?
I had a dream. You know, I was really inspired by some stars that I saw, mostly Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah, you were saying last time.
I was a huge Dice fan when I was a kid. And I started this like stand-up act. I used to go do some kind of like, you know, my take on the Dice Man.
Like, last time you said you were like Dice Clay, but the virgin Dice Clay.
Yeah. So I kept it real clean. That's basically was my thing. It's like I could be as funny as him and as hardcore as him, or hardcore, as we say back in Boston. But but just really clean. And
Wait,
family
could you give
friendly.
us an example? Let me do this, just to kind of like get you in the mood. What I'll do is this: I'll do the punchline to a joke, and we'll pretend like it's a big comedy room. Everybody will applaud. Then I'll bring you out. Okay. Okay. So it's Mole. I'm just doing the punchline to a joke. You go along and you clap at the end of this and laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Okay. So I said to the guy, "Not with mine, you don't."
You what?
No, Mole.
Wait,
what
are we supposed to do?
Okay, this is just the punchline to a joke.
Uh-huh.
I'm the MC. It's my last joke. I'm going to bring you up.
Oh, okay.
So,
got it.
So you'll laugh. All right,
Okay.
so let me try it again. So I said to the guy, "Not with mine, you don't." Hey, we're not here to see me. We're here to see one of America's hottest comics working today. All the way from Massachusetts. Give it up for Terrifying Tim.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
Hey.
Yous like nursery rhymes?
Yeah.
All right, how about we do some nursery rhymes?
All right.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jill turns to Jack, she says, "Hey! Oh!"
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like another nursery rhyme?
Yeah, why not? You're on a roll.
Hickory dickory dock. Hello!
All right. Good.
That's
Sounds just like him.
I'm friends with Dice.
Really?
I used
The
to
real
go-
one?
I went on the road with him. How would you like to meet him sometime?
Honestly, you're going to get me fucking emotional.
You are crying.
If I could shake that man's hand for like 1 second, my life would be complete.
Really?
I swear to God, if I could meet Andrew, Clemson, Dice, Clay.
Well, that's not his name, but you go. Yeah.
No, it's not Clemson?
No, it's not. Actually, it's Andrew Silverstein is his real name.
Oh.
It's a weird middle name.
He has no weird middle name.
If I could meet him, it would mean so much to me.
Can I tell you this, Tim?
Yeah.
Guess who Terrifying Tim's going to meet within the next month?
Who?
Andrew Dice Clay.
Stop it!
No.
Wow. You better not be fucking
I'm
with
not
me.
fucking with you. I am not fucking with you.
Oh, my
at all.
God. Oh, that would be so awesome.
All right.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
All right.
You know what I'm going to give him?
What's that?
One of my Terrifying Tim skateboards.
I don't think he's a skateboarder.
I don't care. I just want him to have it in his house.
The name of this segment is normally Perry's Corner. Now, we're going to eventually change this, and we're going to call it, what would you like to call it?
How about Tim Talk?
Tim Talk? All right, well, let's do this, but let's use, we'll have Tim Talk.
Tim Time?
Tim Time? What do you think, Mole?
Time out for Tim?
Terrifying Tim talk time?
Terrifying Tim?
Terrifying Tim Talk Time. All right, that's the perfect one. But for this show, what we'll do is we'll still use the music from Perry's Corner. All right, here it is. For the first time ever, this is Terrifying Tim Talk Time.
It's Perry's Corner.
Terrifying Tim Talk Time. Hey guys, it's Terrifying Tim, and if I could just wax poetic for a second, I just want to talk about the last 10 weeks of my life.
Since you moved out here?
Since I moved out here. I came out here with $30 in my pocket and a bunch of skateboard decks and a dream to one day be an actor. And I got to say, the 3 Ps, positive thinking, professionalism, and pretty hard work, have been treating me pretty well so far. I got to say, from being on this podcast the last time, even just getting the audition was a huge thrill to me. I mean, I'd never been on the radio or on a podcast ever. And from that appearance alone, you wouldn't believe how many skateboard decks I've sold. I have this one tiny little banner ad. Somebody found it, and I think they put it on your Facebook page.
Yeah, they did.
Or some fan or something like that. But all I know is I can't keep up with all.
You're making
all
a lot of
orders.
money.
I'm making a lot of money. Then I get this TV commercial. I get booked on a Bud Light commercial. John Quincy Adams helps me out with that. Super nice guy.
Super nice guy.
He really is.
Super nice guy. He sent me he sent me like, because I didn't have a TV or anything, or to be able to watch movies and really study my craft. He sent me this huge flat screen and a DVD player that's like plays only Blu-ray discs and stuff like that.
That's
a whole bunch of movies to watch. And
what's been the best part since you moved here? It seems like your career-wise, everything is happening.
It is.
From you getting on the podcast, from your commercial, from well, you actually did the commercial with us, too, the radio commercial.
That's right. We did Drago's Mattresses.
Yeah.
We did... we've done a bunch of spots together already, I feel like.
Yeah, well, I know that we did the 3, and they've only started airing the first one. So
it's honestly, it's crazy to say that. I can't keep up with it all. It's just been a blur. But to answer your question, the best part have been the beautiful sunsets.
The smog caused that.
Oh, well, whatever the cause, it's something to behold, and it reminds me, how small we all are. Just, I've just taken in the beauty of this place and trying to spread positive energy, and, I'm thinking of buying a boat and living on the boat. Mr. Adams has showed me a bunch of yachts that are well within my price range, and I might just live in the marina and just kind of. There's all these pretty girls who have. I saw a bunch of nice boats.
Let me point out one thing.
Mm-hmm.
How close are you with Mr. Adams, just out of curiosity?
I don't know him that. I don't know anyone out here that well.
Well, he came to the harbor supposedly with you looking at boats, didn't he?
He was with a bunch of guys, and they all showed me a bunch of boats together.
Do you think that could be a little dangerous?
What,
living on a boat?
No, hanging out with Mr. Adams and his friends.
I don't know. Well, it hadn't occurred to me, but I've been accused of being a little naive sometimes. So I all I know is he gave me a watch, gave me a really nice watch. He gave me a flat screen and a Blu-ray player, and he's pointing me in the direction of.
Does he ever have you wear outfits or anything like that? Like when you went to the harbor looking at boats.
Mm-hmm.
What did he make you wear?
A sailor suit, of course. I mean, you're in the marina.
It's Perry's Corner.
Well, that was a great first Terrifying Tim's talk time. I think that was spectacular, and it ended perfectly.
Totally terrific. I hope it's not too much success too fast. Like that homeless guy with the golden voice who was on the Today Show. Like a week before that, he was taking a dump under the Hudson Street overpass. And now he's calling the Cleveland Cavaliers game. And who knows, he's going to start introducing the Cleveland Cavaliers and just start yelling, "I suck your dick for hit a rock," just out of habit.
Wait a minute. How do you compare the two, just out of curiosity? I'm just trying to find...
a lot of success really fast. And I worry about Terrifying Tim that it's just happening way too fast.
If there was
he's handling it really well.
If there was a way to slow it down, I would, because I kind of think you're right. It's just like it's.
What's the hardest part?
Too much. Trying to figure out where to put all the money.
Do you have anybody at home, somebody that's like kind of your rock?
I don't have anyone special in my life. I'm still.
Your parents, are they still alive?
They are, yes.
Now, do you call them at all?
I talk to them every day. They're great people, salt of the earth.
What do they do for work?
They're both teachers. They're both teachers at a school for the blind.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's absolutely.
Can I ask one question?
Sure, Mo.
Where's Perry?
All right, I got to tell you this. We got to forget about Perry.
I did. That's why I was asking you where he was.
All right, well, here's the deal.
I just realized he's not here.
Perry's no longer part of this. Terrifying Tim is the new member. Do you like Tim?
Tim's really nice.
Thank you.
Tim's great.
Perry's always kind of mean to me.
He's mean to everybody.
But he's still my best buddy.
He's not your best buddy. He's a jerk. He's a jerk to everybody here. He's never done anything for anybody. I'll tell you this. I'm glad he's gone.
Oh.
I really am.
But we're going to go on that snowboarding trip.
It doesn't matter. Do you understand what he's done to us, Mo?
What do you do?
Well, first of all, this is a guy that he begged me. He was crying his freaking eyes out
Oh.
after his mother passed away.
Yeah, that was really sad.
His brother stole the inheritance
Not
or
cool.
whatever. He lost his job. He had nothing. He came to me begging to do something. We put this thing together. And then we were supposed to have, today was supposed to be the day that we filmed our first podcast from his apartment.
Sweet.
No, we're not doing it now because he backed out like a coward piece of shit that he is.
Oh.
Well,
So he's not here?
no, and he's not going to be here anymore. And I'll say this. As much as I feel I hate him, I have no feelings of anything towards this man. In a way, I really do miss him.
Oh, that's nice. I do too because he's my best buddy.
I kind of miss him too. He's just styling. I've got to find me one of those fanny packs.
You don't get it, Tim. You're too fucking naive. You come in here and you say you're his friend. You don't know Perry.
I just admire him.
You admire him, but you didn't live like we did. Mole and I know this guy. We've been with him all of our lives, it seems. 18 and a half years, and he leaves us when we're about to bust open.
Yeah, I know, because there's big things happening right now.
I got to tell you something. Nothing against you, Tim. I don't know if I want to do the show anymore.
Really? This is it?
It very well may be.
Sorry to hear that, but I mean, I'll be fine.
Yeah, well, you got a bunch of commercials to do. I got a bunch of stuff to do. You know what we should do is maybe the three of us should do a movie.
You want to do a movie?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be in a movie.
You know what we could call it?
What?
Windy City Heat 2.
No, it's already been done. Let's do something different.
What could we do?
Oh, how about this?
Beantown Heat.
Yeah.
We go to Boston?
Yeah.
That's my town.
I like it.
Who could we get that's from Boston, though? What actors are from Boston that we could
Rajon Rondo.
Who else?
There's a bunch of actors from Boston. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. List goes on from there.
That guy, those guys in that Harvard movie, Method Man and Redman.
They're from Boston?
Yeah, remember they go to Harvard?
No, that was a movie. That was a movie. That wasn't real.
I'm pretty sure it was real.
There is something definitely missing today. Terrifying Tim, you're everything an actor would want to work with. You're a nice guy.
Thank you.
Really nice guy.
You're a professional.
I try.
You're very positive. You've done nothing that upsets me in any way. Mole, we've been friends for 18 and a half years.
Totally, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's something definitely missing here. And it's, well, you know what? Let's finish today's show because I don't know what's going to happen next week. I don't know if we're coming back.
Or maybe the show's going somewhere else.
Maybe. Maybe we'll do a movie. Maybe we'll do something big. Maybe we'll be picked up by CBS Radio. But whatever happens, we'll let you know by next week. But let's close out tonight with something very special. Mole? Are you ready for a little Mole play?
I am ready for Mole play.
Then here it is. Maybe the best thing that we've ever done on this podcast. Maybe the best thing that's ever done on the airwaves throughout the world. This could be it. The final Mole play.
Mole play, let's play mole play. Mole play, let's play mole play.
Mole play! All right, well, this, if you've never seen Mole play before, never listened to it before, this is a improv game that we play here on the podcast, and it's where Mole, not only does he cast it, not only does he come up with the concept, but he also will direct us throughout the entire thing. And today, what are we going to do for Mole play?
Okay, since you were talking all about how this might be the end of the podcast, okay, here's what we're going to do. Okay, all of us are in a big room, and we're surrounded with all our friends and everybody that we've known for the whole podcast. They're all there, and Terrifying Tim's there, and Dan's there, and I'm there, and Sawyer, and everybody, and Jack and Kate. And so then we're sitting there, and we don't know what's going to happen. But then they see a big door, and the door opens up, and there's a big white light on the other side of it. And before we go through it into who knows what, everybody takes a moment and says what they really liked about living. You start, Terrifying Tim.
Wow. It's so great to be here with all you guys. You mean so much to me. I just feel so positive and so lucky and so blessed. This short podcast experience for me has been nothing but positive, and that bright light looks so amazing. I just want to walk into it and find out what awesome things are over there. Like, I don't know, maybe a movie or, just a bright future with a ton of money in it. And, I want to find out what it feels like to make love to another human being. And hopefully on the other side I can do that.
And Terrifying Tim walks through the door into the light. And then, should I go? Yeah. And then I go, hey, look at that light. Whoa, I hope they got weed in there. Watch, I bet they have a bunch of weed and no lighters. I love doing the podcast. You guys are great. I'm going to go see what Terrifying Tim's doing in there. And Mo walks into the light.
I don't know why my father's here. I thought he passed away. It's been quite a career. I've come out here trying to chase a dream. I met Perry. I met Mole. We had something special. Perry killed the dream. Looking back, was things good for me? Could have been better, could have been a lot worse. At least I wasn't like Terrifying Tim and never crammed my cock into some fresh cunt hole. But now as I move on and I move towards the light, I just imagine what's beyond that. Am I going to see Tim? Am I going to see Perry? Am I going to see Mole? Well, it's time. I'm going to do it.
And Dan walks into the light, too.
More play, let's play more play. More play, let's play more play. More play!
Wow, that was a heavy Mole play, I got to
Yeah,
tell
I
you.
know. It was really intense.
How was it for you?
Wow, liberating, enlightening.
I feel like a different person. Well, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I do know this. The experience has been great. Mole, put her there.
Right there, buddy.
Terrifying Tim, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure was mine.
As I said, who knows if we're going to be back again next week or not. I do know this. The people that have written me on my Facebook page, Don Barris, or come to see me at the Comedy Store where I'm at every single night, late night, world famous Comedy Store in West Hollywood, California. I know I'll see you people again. But these airwaves may never hear my voice again. Can we do it one last time? Guys, Terrifying Tim, Mole, put it there. New Big Three! We are the Big Three, and this was the Big Three podcast.
Ooh, ooh, ooh!
Check me out every night at the world famous Comedy Store. What do you got going, Mole? Anything?
We're going snowboarding in Mammoth, dude.
Next week.
Let's do it!
Anything going on with you that you want to promote?
Watch me. Just log on and buy my skateboards. Terrifying Tim. Now you can skate like 2T from the Big Three with a Terrifying Tim skateboard.
All right, for the Big Three, for everybody here, Brian, Haiti.
Friend me up on Facebook.
Where's Perry?
He's not here. We'll see you later. Goodbye for now. Let's not forget the girl that filmed every show we've had, the beautiful Mary Jane.